Hello guys, my name is Anna and I'm a Ukrainian, and I have decided I will vlog daily from my country, Ukraine, since the start of the awful war with Russia. And in my daily videos, I try to update you on the important real-life situations in my country, Ukraine, and of course, I'm always glad to answer your questions and to clarify some facts from our history, culture, background, or whatever interests you. And today is a kind of vlog that I like recording because I adore talking about Putin's failures and humiliation. And I'm a good girl, and good girls don't swear. That's why sometimes it's very difficult for me to describe the situation around the supreme orc of Russia. Well, many of us observed the success of Ukrainian counter-offensive, or maybe not Ukrainian counter-offensive, in Crimea, exactly in Sevastopol, where someone managed to destroy a couple of Russian warships that were used to attack Ukraine. Of course, it's very difficult for Russian propaganda to explain such things as success, even though they always claim it's not Ukrainians, it's not a problem, everything is perfect, but we all live in the reality, and perhaps they understand that with each passing day, it is more and more difficult to explain the problems that they have. And that's why they became very angry. They started to target Ukrainian cities with kamikaze drones as a kind of revenge. And then they decided to stop the grain deal. We all know that grain deal was very important and is very important for many countries all over the world because they depend on Ukrainian grain. Ukraine has always been the breadbasket of Europe and the world, and we enjoy and honor this status. Ukrainian people are very hardworking, and I'm really proud when I myself learn about the things that we provide the world with. And this is, by the way, one more proof that famine in the 30s in Ukraine, Holodomor, was a totally artificially created famine against Ukrainians, and it was an act of Soviet-Russian genocide against Ukrainians. But coming back to grain deal, so the fact that Ukrainians managed to destroy the ships, and many of our allies, like Britain, for example, supported Ukraine in that, and they have said that Ukrainians are allowed to use the weapons they were supplied with to target Russian weapons that hit on the territory of Ukraine if they are located on the territory of Ukraine. And we all know that Crimea is and was Ukraine. So no one actually reacted to Putin's threats, and everybody understands that Ukrainians can protect their own territory, and we have all the rights to target Russian troops, to target Russian tanks, to target Russian missile machines or whatever, Russian military ships on the territory of Ukraine. We have never directly attacked Russia. Our intention is to preserve our independence and maybe to lead to the fall of the Putin's regime, because even crazy Russians will be able to see that, well, they don't have a cool president. Not even a bad, not even a cool. So Putin started threatening the world that he goes out of this grain deal, and it lasted like a day or something because people started pushing him, and the international cooperation tried to persuade him to stop and do that. But then Erdogan appeared. I cannot tell you that I'm a huge fan of Erdogan because I know that he is kind of authoritarian himself. But he said that, okay, Putin does not guarantee safety of Ukrainian ships in the Black Sea, those that travel according to the rules of grain deal and supply the world with the necessary products, but Turkey will guarantee. And 15 or something ships went out of the ports to bring food where it is necessary. It all looks like normal, but it is more than normal, because in reality it looks like a stronger leader now, Erdogan, demonstrated Putin and the world that, like, okay, we don't listen to what Russia says, and Russia has no right to dictate in the Black Sea. I cannot imagine a situation like that a year ago. So with this war in Ukraine, Putin not only lost the territories he wanted to occupy, not only lost some neutrality towards Russia that was present in many of Ukrainians' brain, but he also lost the respect of his authoritarian friends. And in the pack of wolves, it's very important to continue being strong. And he is no more strong, he is no more respected. And that is just the only act that proves that. And there are many others. So Erdogan decided, together with his Turkish army, and we'll know that Turkish army is strong, together with Turkish Navy and so on, to guarantee the safety of those ships that travel the world according to the grain deal. And these are good news because people will get food, Ukraine will be able to export the grain, and Putin is humiliated. He had to, the Supreme Org, Putin had to react. And very quickly he said, okay, the world persuaded me and we continue acting according to the grain deal. But we all perfectly understand that the only reason for that was to demonstrate and to accept this act of Erdogan. He cannot fight with him, and he had to close his eyes on the situation and to pretend that everything goes according to his plan. I honestly think Putin is really tired to pretend that everything goes according to his plan. And we have to continue being strong because the end of his regime and the liberation, not of Ukraine, but the liberation of Russia is coming soon. So I wish us more topics like that, because dictators like Hitler, like Stalin, like Putin, they have to be punished, and they have to be punished badly because they are not humans anymore. And they cause so many troubles in different corners of the world, which just grain deals demonstrate. It is not only the problem of Ukraine, it can be the problem of the world. But I'm fascinated at how good people cooperate and how, in Ukraine, we have a saying that we often repeat right now, that in the dark times, you can see light people, those that bring light, much better. So I'm really grateful that so many of such people support my channel. If you like my videos, thumbs up, and please subscribe, because I believe the world lacks Ukrainian English-speaking YouTubers. Thank you for buying me coffees and warm tea with lemon, because I've got a cold. Thank you for becoming my patrons, but most importantly, thank you for protecting Ukraine in your thoughts, in your prayers, in your conversations, with your politicians, with your neighbors, with those who doubt. We are really grateful for that, and we will win. Slava Ukraini!